Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to give you a clear overview of Xero's new dashboard so you know exactly what you're looking at and more importantly, what you actually deserves your attention day to day. Xero is currently rolling out this new dashboard, at least here in Australia. In many organizations I work with, we already have the new dashboard. However, OBFC, my special demo file, hasn't got it yet, so I'll use Xero's official demo company in this video. The continuous rollout means that you might log in one day and for a moment you feel unsure about where you are or what you are looking at. The screen looks different and at first it can feel a little busy and disorienting. But there's no need to worry. Even though the layout has changed, nothing essential has been taken away. All the important information you are relying on is still there. For some users, even the navigation bar and the menu may look new. I'm not going to cover those in this video because my company file has been using the new navigation for some time and I have another video that focuses on that specifically. You may also notice that Xero is now using the term homepage instead of dashboard. That change is deliberate. It reflects the idea that this page is meant to function as a customizable, insight-rich home screen rather than just a static overview. On this homepage, you will see new and improved widgets that give you a quick view of business performance and highlight areas that need attention. Widgets are the separate panels you see on the screen. Each one focuses on a specific area of your business. In most cases, you can also take actions directly from the widget, which reduces unnecessary clicks and therefore saves time. The intention is to help you stay focused on what matters most. That said, in my experience, this only really works once you take the time to customize the homepage so it reflects how you actually use Xero, not how the system looks out of the box. Okay, let's walk through the key widgets. First, the banking section. You will notice that the balances are now larger and more prominent. This makes it easier to see how much cash you have and whether the balance in Xero matches the bank statement. From a bookkeeping perspective, this is one of the first areas you want visual clarity on. The available actions here are quite self-explanatory. Next is the money coming in, which is the invoices owed to you. This widget shows how much your customers currently owe, how much is overdue, and includes a simple breakdown of upcoming amounts. You can create a new invoice with one click or view all invoices from here. Using the three dot up here, you can manage invoice reminders and online payment settings, which directly affect how and when you get paid. After that, you see your bills to pay. The structure of this widget is very similar. It shows how much you owe suppliers, what's due soon, and what's already overdue. Again, you can add a new bill directly from here or view all bills. Then there is the cash in and cash out widget, which provides a cash flow overview. Together with the invoices and bills widgets, this gives you a quick sense of the short-term cash position. This widget defaults to a 6-month view. At the moment, I haven't found a way to change that time frame yet, but it still offers a useful high-level insight into your cash flow. All these widgets existed on the old dashboard. What's changed here is the presentation. They've been refreshed visually and options for some quicker actions have been added, but the underlying information remains the same. The next widget is my personal favorite and I consider this a genuine improvement. It highlights tasks that need attention, such as unreconciled bank transactions, overdue invoices, or bills awaiting approval. This is particularly useful because it surfaces issues before they create larger problems later. Clicking on a task takes you directly to the relevant screen, which removes friction from day-to-day bookkeeping. The new Recent Invoice Payments widget gives you a snapshot of recent payments. This allows you to quickly confirm who has paid without needing to click through multiple screens, which is especially helpful when you're checking figures or following up on outstanding invoices. The net profit and loss widget shows a visual comparison of income versus expenses. You can adjust the time frame using the three dot here. However, custom periods aren't currently available. For custom date ranges, you still need to refer to the full profit and loss report. The account watchlist is exactly the same as before. If you have a budget saved in Xero, you can add budget columns here, which can be useful for monitoring specific accounts more closely. If you're using Xero expenses for expense claims, you will see two expense-related widgets. One shows your own submitted expenses and their status, and if you're an expense approver, the other widget highlights expenses that need to be reviewed, approved, and paid. These widgets are more about process control than analysis. At the bottom of the page, you will find the apps that connect with Xero. If you want to connect a new app, you can do that directly from here. If this section isn't relevant to how you work, you can hide it to keep your homepage focused. Now that we've looked at what appears on the homepage, let's talk about customizing it. This step is really important because the homepage only becomes genuinely useful once it supports your workflow rather than distracting you with information you don't really need to see first. On the homepage, look for the Edit Homepage button. In some versions, this may be labeled as Customize. From here, you can remove widgets you don't find useful with this black minus sign here. And you can add the ones that matter to you by clicking this Add Widget and toggle on and off what you want and don't want to see on your homepage. You can also reorder widgets by dragging and dropping them. This may take a bit of patience as different widget sizes can cause the layout to shift in ways you don't always expect. The key point is that you don't need to get this perfect immediately. It's totally normal to adjust the layout over a few days as you observe how you actually use this screen. For some widgets, you can also change the panel size. If that's available, you will see an option to make the widget smaller or larger in the bottom right corner of the widget, and the size will adjust automatically. If you previously hid the apps that connect with Xero section, you can also unhide it from here. Okay, good. Once you're happy with the layout, click Done and your homepage setup is saved. One final point is that this homepage is mobile friendly. This means that it also displays well if you log into Xero through a web browser on a tablet or a mobile phone. So as you can see, overall, nothing essential has been lost in this redesign. Everything that was available on the old dashboard can still be found on the new homepage. At the same time, some of the new widgets offer clearer visibility and quicker actions if you choose to use them. It may take a little time to adjust to the new layout though. I strongly recommend customizing the homepage so that the widgets you see first after logging in are the ones that genuinely support your work and help you stay on top of your numbers. I'm also curious to hear what you think about this new dashboard, so please let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next Xero tutorial.